And hello again and welcome back. We're going to play a bit more coffee talk. So I'm just going to continue where we left off. And yeah, we were closed and Neil came in. Oh Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity? Spontaneity? Okay then. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That'll be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though. To keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. But it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Welcome. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Sean, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned something since we arrived and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. Ooh, sorry about that. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house, huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favourite? Our favourite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Well, I'll just make a coffee then. Yeah, why not? Grab a quick bit of drink myself. Oh, that's better. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Ah, so good. Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. Really? Well, that's not bad, actually. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. It seems a bit like a weird sentence. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. About 97,000 more to go. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's Gra Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Hahaha, I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge your story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it's still a valid parameter, definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask, except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee, ginger. Brew. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You're welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other? Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Oh, well, there she might be, actually. There she is. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What's happening here? I already told you the Oh, Jesus. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where's Sean? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. And another fade to black. Oh, well, there he is. That's really interesting. And very nice of you to do this, Sean. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But you didn't say the baby has to be born out of love? Oh, but didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners actually. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves, but please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first. So I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pace and control and UI UX. Huffs. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more than doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through, jeez, I couldn't process that sentence for some reason. It's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing's caring, you know. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. Oh, I really am sorry. I know I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Huffed, Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout? I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friendane of... NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Okay. Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Heh. That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pictures, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all of those countless pictures, only a handful got approved for prototyping, and so far none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us in the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years. Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in? No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realised. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Read bummed out there for a second. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day off. Or another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Coachella. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Haha, don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? Dun dun dun. Oh. No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. She seems strangely disappointed that she doesn't want to go back to her apartment. That might just be me. I'm just going to take another quick sip of water. Yeah, but she seemed really disappointed. Oh, wait, to my apartment? No, just the bus stop. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Oh, and she vanishes. It's so abrupt when they go away, it's so weird. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be... Wait, do you want another drink to be going on with? Yeah. Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. And that should be that day, right. Dark chocolate, a warm and calming darkness. Also, sorry about the yawning, I'm incredibly tired, I didn't sleep at all last night, so if you see me taking a really short break to do a silent yawn, that's just because I'm absolutely drained at the moment. Let's see what the news is. New healthier fury sedative might be available soon. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. The Evening Whispers with the people for stricter gun laws. Start the day. Welcome. Oh, it's him again. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favourite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realise that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I could say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now? Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. So, oh shit. What did he want again? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon, right. Hot chocolate with... is that cinnamon? Cinnamon, ginger. Brew that shit. Isn't that the Grinch or what was it again? Oh no, guess not. Here it is. Oh, so good. Not bad. But you can do better. Next time, try prioritizing the ingredients so the order makes a difference, really? Switch up the quantities. Oh wait, no, it's just a sorry thing. Oh, weird. Understood. Say, Sean, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Oh, there she is. Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. I'd miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing, and for that, I need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. Espresso it is. Brew. There you go. More caffeine for your bloodstream. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso. Okay. This will keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh, it's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish. This isn't the first time she's acted like this? No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind, out of the blue. I'll have to thank your, subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh, there she is. I'm not sure whether I should thank it or not though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How... You first. No, you first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Sean. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Oh shit, how did I make that? Did I make that once before? I think I did. Let's have a look. No, I guess we didn't. Oh man, how the hell do I make it? Come on. I hate this. I hate this so much. Like I have no idea how to make a gingerbread coffee. Oh shit, I pressed wrong. I wanted to check about Baileys. Escaping bloodlines. Oh well. Myrtle... That's nothing different from before. Rachel! Oh, she has a new picture. She has a lot of new pictures all the time. Well, I guess she does, because she's an idol, isn't she? Henry! And she still has tiny little munchkin Rachel. Well, gingerbread coffee. What is that, like mint and ginger, maybe? I'm gonna go on a limb and say that might be it. Ginger mint coffee. No. She specifically said gingerbread coffee. So I'll just make a ginger coffee. And maybe milk? Ginger latte? Fuck. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is ginger and cinnamon, but that will just make the thing that we made before. Oh, never mind then, I was absolutely stupid. Serve that shit. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up, with my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment, because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Sean, who's standing right in front of us? Not even Sean. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea, but I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse. It was an excuse to I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys. Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among the other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lou, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that would happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being in love with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Oh, Baileys, I believe in you. I thought she was going to say I don't love you anymore. Oh, geez, fade to white. Oh, wow, look at that. Cutscene time. Lua. Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well... They'll never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good step... Oh wait, no. Okay, this could be a good first step. I read that completely wrong for some reason. It is. It's set then. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we can think about it, and anything else later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I've had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate's on our side, it seems. Hey, Sean. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. Well, at least that's a happy ending for the two of them. Oh, you're still here. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing the story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Whoa, hey. Oh, that must be the dude that... Yeah. He's having his ragey moments. Whoa. Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in fury like a normal customer. Trust me. You must have these reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, and I'm not even allowed to check. Oh, I'm not even allowed to check the bloody app. Oh, what was it again? I cannot remember. It was like tea and ginger. Oh, and I wasted 2 turns on that. Oh no. I think it was tea and ginger. But he said it was like ginger and another ingredient. Ah, shit. Oh, I have no idea what I need to do. It's like ginger and mint, maybe? I can't remember what I tried previously, honestly. Ginger mint tea? No, probably not. Ah, shit. I know it's tea and ginger. I'm just going to try another ginger, why not? Because I think that's what he ordered the last time that he was here. Yeah, something like that. Here's your... And he just leaves. Yeah, I never figured out what you need to get like a fury cure if you get like a right combination, and I never found out what that is. After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is. This place survived, thankfully, yes, but I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus, and I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. Be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. Yeah. It's, I never figured out what that other ingredient was that helps as the Fury cure. And I just have no idea how to make it. Because I think I tried it with the mint and I tried it with the cinnamon before. Weirdstein Company criticised for unfair depiction of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020's do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with fire regarding immigration. Saturday, last day for this episode. Welcome. Oh geez, she looks horrible. Good evening, Freya. Oh, hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours. Last night? No, I slept for 6 hours this week. Jesus, that's not healthy. Get some rest, really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So what's your plan now? Now as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that I'll continue writing. Freya. Oh, well. You know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That's so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. I don't have any customers tonight. Oh wait, you don't have any customers tonight. I read that wrong. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and do your work, okay? But... See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me. What the... Rachel! What's going on? Huh. What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella, just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Sean, a cafe latte please. So what was that? There was coffee and 2 milks, I remember correctly. I'm just gonna check coffee and 2 milks. Yeah, I never figured out what the Oh, was it maybe the Galahads? Oh wait. Good to calm yet warm your nerve. Yeah, that might have been the one that I needed for him, wasn't it? Because I remember it was something with ginger, so it was tea, milk, and ginger. Then, well, that might have been it. A cafe latte. I'll do a bit of latte art. I'll just go. Wipe that all around. Fucking beautiful. Serve it. Your cafe latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father. And he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first, then my manager came, and... Ugh. I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowd. Did the concert go well at least? Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference. Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. Hahaha. So why are you here? Ugh. Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages. At a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out, especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a step too far. Meow. What the hell? Oh no. Dad. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Sean, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Brew. Milk. Serve. Here. Oh, and he knocks it over. Oh. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? Ah. Okay. Let me call them. Thank you. Couple of thousand for the Wii U wagon. Where are they? On the way, hang on, Pops. This is taking forever. There they are. Finally, we're going. A lot of fade to blacks in this day that we're playing. Hoo boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place. As they go to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Huh. Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic. But I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. And I'm gonna take another quick sip. Oh, was that it? Was that the day? Oh, well, never mind then. I thought there was one more day coming. Let's see. Police raid on private Coachella after party's biggest drug and sex related bust of the year. Oh boy. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite arrest, Coachella will go on. A lot of Coachella there. Let's see who we get to talk with next time. The police officer. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know. That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Sean, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Brew. I'll do this extra day because we still have like 6 minutes left. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humour. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadlines for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked for the folks at the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully he didn't hurt anyone, so those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Rachel! Rachel! Rachel? Is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, can I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Chocolate. Brew? Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, but we arrived just a little too late. What happened? He didn't get help fast enough, so some of the damage might be permanent. Oh no. He might never be able to walk properly again. It's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him, when all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I was going to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the fox. Why would you transform into your cat form to fight with people? Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Cool boy. The reason why it didn't take them long for the cops to The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys on locker room talk, right? Yeah? Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it true. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And if he's my father, I wish Mum was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear about something coming from Freya. Wait. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya. That seems like a weird sentence. But she's right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Sean. Well, that's her then. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think it can get done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Oh, well, that was a short day as well. Glad I did that one, because we were a little before the time. We're just about 3 minutes over time now, so that's okay. Shingen Maicha. A variation of the Japanese brew, mixing brown rice with ginger. Weird. Two weeks later. Oh, wait, is this the end of the game, maybe? More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. Meep. Hello, but I'll leave that for the next episode because we are already over time. So I'll just save here and leave the last day, what I'm going to assume is the last day for the last episode. At least I'm going to assume that is the last episode because it suddenly did a jump to 2 weeks later. So that might be when it all wraps up. So I want to thank you guys for watching so far. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. It's a little bit different from what I expected, but maybe some changes will come soon that will fix the small issues that I had with it. But yeah, maybe it'll wrap up nicely in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. So goodbye for now.